It is the 3rd of May, 2017. My name is Jameson. Welcome to Behringer Trading. We are looking at the June contracts of the E-mini or S&P futures here. What is going on as the markets are a little overbought relative to the bullish ascending channel that we have here? We have this lateral corrective motion. I think this looks very distributive, but yet supply is yet to overcome demand. So what do we have? I can appreciate to the point of control, the point at which the maximum amount of market participants is lower prior to the gap up. It also correlates with the 50% retracement that we have here. It's slightly below the current price projection that I shared at 23.75, I believe. But given the extra day or so of consolidation, it probably supports a retracement back to this level of support or back to the 50% retracement. It looks like we're developing a high node area, so we're getting some participants up here. We're accepting this area as value. Given that the current price action is trading below that high value node, I might say that that value is sellers. So maybe we're getting some sellers that are accepting that. If prices were to break higher than that node, I would say that the value would be to that of buyers. But what do we have? So we definitely have a broadening level of resistance that's here. We can appreciate the upthrust that's here. I also will note that on this breakdown here, we do have some supply. So at some point, supply was able to overcome demand. And then again, we had another breakdown here, more volumes appreciable. And as we, again, rally higher here, I can appreciate that volume's a little less, it's a little lower. Less participation on this test of the upper trend line here, the bullish ascending channel. And then we pull back here, narrowing price spreads, not a lot of supply. But then when the market opened, we actually did break down. We tested that lower trend line here. We saw some supply, but we had a pretty bullish close. So I think that might be a false spring. Anytime there's a small little downtrend and you see a spring, you have to be a little suspect. But then prices tried to rally higher. We have increased effort here. This might be what we call a big effort, little result. In other words, this amount of trading volume should have proportionally resulted in prices potentially going higher. So we might see some distribution that's here. If we begin to look at the delta here, the bid-ask delta is starting to turn down a little bit. So that kind of correlates with some traders maybe decreasing exposure. We have poor market exposure, market structure here too, so there's a little bit of asymmetry that's present. Again, it's indecisive. I'm not quite sure where to go. This looks a little distributive. Man, it would make sense for it to just pull back and firm this prior level resistance as support. Give longs an opportunity to get an improved positioning or a better, lower risk entry here. I think we're going to see a breakdown. I think the dip will be bought, but we'll see.